I've gotten calls for guys at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. They have to be on a plane by noon.
Dang,
if
okay.
they want that job. You don't have to, but if
Yeah.
you want that job, you're gonna have to take it. If not, I got 5 other guys waiting for that job.
Yeah, that we know right now would drop everything they're doing to get on that plane.
Oh yeah. So you got to have a bag packed ready to go if that's that life you want to live.
Yeah, true. Now, when it comes to, like, say, traveling, getting on that plane to go abroad to all these different places, players' job security. Have you seen in the time that you've had your company, have you seen some players have, issues with that, or most of your players, being able to keep their jobs for not forever, but just for a good amount of time?
Yeah, for the majority, I mean, a lot of it's based on relationships. You know, if you have a good relationship with a team and you know the type of players you have realistically, you know what they want, what they need. And if you're giving them that type of player that's going to bring what they want, you won't have a problem, And I don't really deal with guys that have a lot of problems off the court. So I've never really had a situation with guys being a problem off the court, getting sit home for disciplinary reasons. But I think it's just make sure you communicate with the teams and finding out exactly what they want. They want to score.
Gotcha.
They want a defender. They want a guy that's an all-around player. They want a guy that rebounds and plays defense. Protects the rim. It's just a matter of, finding out what they want and giving them what they want.
Gotcha. Well, I'm glad you said that, because you just kind of answered my next question was, have you ever dealt with any guys, or girls that have had difficulties that you like, hey man, I can't represent this guy. Could you say any moments that kind of happened, or you saw before was they were going to be a problem?
I've had a lot of great players, that had opportunities to work with that I chose not to, just because I felt, morally we wouldn't work well together. For me, like I said, I want to deal with guys and girls that really want to use this as a platform to build a future, not tear it down.
Tear it down. Absolutely. Have you noticed in your time of being on this side, like I call it, because like I said, coaching that's on one side, being a player that's one side, and of course the sports agency side, have you noticed or dealt with any players that have been like kind of over demanding when it comes to what you're able to gain access for them for, when it comes to being on a team?
No.
Okay.
Right now, I haven't.
Okay.
I've been blessed, I guess.
Yeah.
That's too much.
Gotcha. So talk to me about travel, Marlon. Do you travel abroad much, or do you kind of stay in the States and kind of operate your business here?
The majority of the time in the States, but I do have to get on the plane and get out of the country sometimes. And, I like to always kind of go and follow up with most of my clients wherever they play, whether it's here, Europe, or South America, Mexico, or Canada, wherever they are. My client always attend at least one of their games throughout the year just to show them that support. It's kind of difficult, you being overseas.
Yeah.
You know how it is being in the country, far away from your home. Not eating the same food, not watching the same stuff on TV, it's just.
But I will say the food abroad it is good, even though it's not like how it is here. It is very good, especially when it comes to the taste and all that. It's just not saturated with a lot of stuff that we have over here.
True. It's very clean.
So you get you a lot of clean eating. So like I said, my mom, when I came back, she was like, "Man, DeMarcus, like you lost some weight." I'm like, "Nah, Mom, I'm still same weight. It just I don't, just didn't carry a lot of fat from the food." So that's why I said a lot of times you kind of look like something going on, but you actually, that's the healthy weight you're supposed to be. So, or the healthy look you're supposed to have.